Welcome on Easy Learning. Now in the story of English, today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 8, Future of English. In this part of the video, as usual, I will read, and in other parts of the videos I will explain them respectively. So let's start doing it. Chapter 8, Future of English. The story of English cannot be concluded in the manner in which some of the greatest creations in the language can. When we come to the end of Milton's epics, or the tale of the ancient mariner, or the Eve of St. Agnes, Keats, or the tragedies and the comedies of Shakespeare, we experience a fulfillment which a work of art can provide. But it would be safe and correct to say that the story of English is the story of the evolution of modern man. Each person gifted with the power of speech comes and performs his part on the world stage. The main purpose of adopting this storytelling technique is to familiarize the language 2 and language 3 learners to understand, enjoy, and equip themselves to master a language which will enable better human understanding, cooperation, and work culture. All individuals can contribute to the story of English, and it will lead from one to another very much in the manner of our very own storytelling methods found in the Mahabharata, Panchtantra, and the Jatak tales. Despite our deliberations on the growth of English, the question that remains nagging is, what is the future of English? Some people think that history will repeat itself and English will go the same way as Latin. About 800 years ago, Latin was a world language. It spread all over Europe as the Roman Empire grew and many new varieties came into being. With the fall of Roman Empire, the varieties moved apart from Latin and from one another. The different varieties became new languages, Spanish, French, Italian, etc. Latin became a language no longer in popular use. Some other people think that the different varieties will move closer together and form a global standard English, which will be spoken by all. It will be one common language for use in international travel and tourism, internal press coverage, means of communication between governments, multinational business organizations. So will English fall apart and go out of use like Latin, or will it develop into a single global standard? We have to wait and see. Only time will tell. Modern uses of English. In the last few decades of the 20th century, the English language has been rapid changes, and many of the earlier concepts of standard grammar, spellings, and pronunciation have been diluted. One major factor for this is the Internet. In a little over 10 years, the Internet has become a global phenomenon. Only about 45 million people used the Internet in 1995 around the world. In 2006, the figure increased to more than double. The number of cyber cafes and outlets in all big and small cities and towns of India is an indicator of not only of the popularity of computers and the Internet, but also its indispensability. The computer, as of now, is using the English language for a variety of purposes, though many countries are trying to develop programs in their own language, and the story of English goes on.